so beautiful when the man of your dreams, your very own man, your husband, worships the ground on which you walk on. Yes, when he pours his love, his attention, his affection on you and only you. When you say something or you request for something and he gets it. When you ask for something and it's a yes, I'm sure you're going to be super duper happy. Yes, and I'm going to share with you two things, that every man needs so that you can get whatever you want from your man. So that's what I have on today's episode. But before I go ahead, you're welcome to this channel. I am Blessing Ekundayo, and if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any episode on this YouTube channel. So let's get right into it. Two things that every man needs. Well, I'm a living testimony, so I'm not just talking theory, I'm talking practical. And the number one thing that every man needs, that your husband needs, that your man needs, is respect. Yes, love to every man means respect. So wives, it's important that you show respect. You respect your husband, and respect to your man may mean so many different things. And it's important that you ask your man, sweetheart, my love, what does respect actually mean to you? How do you want me to show you respect? Because you may think that you're respecting him, but he's not feeling respected by you. So I will just provide you a few tips, examples on how you can show respect to your husband, because when you respect him, he feels loved, and when he feels loved, he's able to show you love in ways that are meaningful to you also, and you'll have peace and joy in your home. So, for example, if you're the kind of woman or lady that shouts or yells at your husband, that man cannot and will not feel respected by you. Yeah, you don't go ahead shouting at him or yelling at him or talking just anyhow, disrespectfully to him, talking down at him, making him feel like he's nothing or he means nothing to you. You're going to be demeaning that man. I mean, you're crushing his self-esteem, his ego. He will not feel good at all. He will not feel loved by you. He will not feel respected by you, and he will not be happy in that marriage. And you also cannot be happy in that marriage. So avoid yelling at your husband. Avoid shouting or screaming at him, no matter what. It's important also that you do not talk about him to your parents or family members or your friends anyhow. You're not respecting him that way. Even when he has offended you, you don't go ahead talking about him just in a disrespectful manner to your friends, because when you guys have resolved your issues, your friends are still going to be holding grudges against him. Your friends are going to begin to treat him, or your family will begin to treat him like rag. They will not treat him well, and you will not be happy with the way they are going to be treating him. So it's important that you don't go ahead talking, saying things that are not good, that are not kind about your spouse to other people. When you are home, no matter who you are, outside of the home, because we women, we are God has blessed us. Some of us are career women, we are top, we are bosses out there. For example, myself, I'm a medical doctor, and when I'm out of the home and I'm doing my job, I've got it. I'm in a position of authority, but when I step into my home, I submit that authority to my husband. I'm not the boss at home, I'm not the authority at home. I'm under an authority, and so as women, as wives, it's important that we realize our positions in the home and not try to compete with our husbands for that position, for that headship. Acknowledge his thoughts, acknowledge his directions, his decisions, and be willing to pass across your own message also with respect, and even if your will is not done, it's important that you're submissive, because there can only be one driver at home, right? And if you want to enjoy peace and joy and love and harmony in your home, respect your husband, and you're going to get whatever you want. Because when a man feels respected at home, he feels he's got power. He feels he's in charge. He feels that, he can do whatever he wants to do, and he would love you so much. And at the same time, when you ask for things, because he doesn't feel like you are in a competition with him, he doesn't feel like you're in a race with him, you're likely to get what you want. So make your life happy, give him what he wants, and he'll give you what he wants. That's number one, respect your husband. Number two, it's important that you I I'll say number two, every man needs sex. Actually, every man needs sex, so it's better that you give it to him. You give it to him. You give it to him. Don't hold back, right? Sex to a man is like food. Yes, it is food. I know you've heard this before, but it's the truth. It is food. Every man needs sex. Every husband needs sex. And so it's important that you meet your husband at this point of his need. Just imagine when you are starving, you are so hungry, you would want to eat. A hungry man, they say, is an angry man. So when you're hungry, you need food. And when your husband is sexually starved, he needs sex. He needs it as often as possible, depending on what his sexual appetite is like. So women, wives, I want to encourage you, do not deny your husband, because at the end of the day, you're the only one that can meet this need sexually, and if you're not meeting or fulfilling your role, your responsibility in this area, you are making your husband suffer, and he's not going to be happy. It's going to be a very angry man. And he's going to probably pour out that anger or take out that anger on you. You too will not be happy, and you're wondering, why is it grumpy? Why is it this? Why is it that? It's because you're not meeting that need sexually. You could take it out on your children. You could take it out on the people that he's working with at his work colleagues, and these things are not good. So please meet your husband's need sexually. Please him as often as possible. It's weird that when people are not married, we tell them don't do sex, don't avoid sexual intercourse, and they really want to get into it. They have this high drive. Let's have sex. And now that they are married, like, please have sex now. Like, what's going on, guys? Women, let's ensure that we are intentional about meeting our husband's need. This is when you meet this need, he's happy. You ask for things, man. You ask for things and you get it. I find my husband, doing the dishes, cleaning the house, doing this, doing that. I'm like, yeah, just because of this. Yes, just because of that. So if you want to enjoy your husband like optimally 100%, meet him at that point of his need and you will be happy. You ask for one, he'll give you 100. I'm serious. All right, so please, when you don't meet his need, you are not doing very well. You are allowing the devil to come into your home, because you've caused a break in the wall, and guess what? A serpent is likely to come in to bite. So do not put your husband in danger to temptation, because when he's not met, when his sexual needs are not met, it's very likely that the devil will provide somebody else to meet that need, because that need must be met. So, and you're the one that can meet it, so make sure that you meet that need, because every man, every husband needs it. Okay, and God will give you the grace and the strength to do what you need to do. So these are the two things I believe that every man needs, every husband needs. And if you just try, women, wives, try to be intentional to do these two things, you'll see that your marriage would have a complete turnaround, positive turnaround for good, and you will testify like I'm testifying also. All right, try this and let me know, are there other things that you think that men need? Men, what else do you need? Let me know in the comment section. Until I see you again next time, my name is Blessing Ekundayo. Subscribe to the channel and God bless you. Bye for now.